So I've been thinking a lot lately about various types of knives, and one knife that I always really liked was a dagger, and I've had one or two, and I have a push dagger that I made, which I really enjoy. This is brutal. I like it, but I never. I had a couple daggers here and there, and I have a review on the channel of an MTech dagger, which I gave away. And I always really liked daggers, but they weren't very practical. And the more I thought about them, the more I didn't care for them. And like I've been looking into getting a new one, and I don't know. I think most of them are stupid now, but I like the idea of it. And the more I started thinking about it, the more I started thinking of more like a self-defense tool. And then I started thinking of a self-defense spike type tool. And that's why I made a self-defense shank, basically. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, let's check that out. So I basically got this idea from, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce the name, is Greg Moffat, something like that. I'm sorry again, but he made some really awesome knives, and he teamed up with, I think his name was Direction of Force on Instagram, and they made a knife called the Thick Bastard, and it's basically a self-defense shiv, so to speak. And it's pretty awesome. And the more I looked at it, the more I liked it, and the more I wanted one. But I just don't have the money to afford one. I just cannot afford that. But I like the idea, and that's basically kind of what I modeled mine after. And before I show you mine, here's a picture of the one I'm talking about. So that is the Thick Bastard, and that's literally what it's called. And my half-ass version of it is this. And honestly, I don't know what to call it. It's still a little ugly. I still have to touch up the bevel a little bit. It's a little. Hold on. Sorry about that. I can't control that. But what I was going to say is the bevel on here is a little sloppy yet. I just, it's been so hot. I just did not have the patience to finish it. But I will get this bevel looking nice and clean. But in the meantime, it is sharp and the back is not sharpened. I am gonna grind this down just a little, make it almost like a false edge, but not really. And this is made out of old saw blade, like pretty much everything else I made. And I contoured the handle so it's nice and fits my hand perfectly. And then I wrapped it in paracord, which feels really comfortable. And then to hold it on here, I took a hand file and put a little dip in there, like you would do for jimping. And this way the cord can't slide off. And you wear this in like a neck knife type sheath. And you're in a self-defense situation. Look at the design on this. It's literally all point, and it's got this wicked edge on it. Just if you stab somebody with it, it's gonna go through them like butter. It's not gonna be an issue at all. And I would have actually recorded the process of making this because I've been thinking about doing that lately. But like I said, it was just so hot, and I was kind of in a hurry to get it done. It's been like 90 degrees here, which was ridiculous. But I do have a little bit more to touch up on this. Otherwise, it is done. The point on it is insanely sharp and wicked. And just imagine getting stabbed with something like this. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going out looking to stab people, okay? Don't get the wrong impression. I do not want to stab anybody. But in a self defense situation, if somebody has got me against my will or something, they're trying to mug me or something, and I pull this out, and they're pretty much screwed. And let's be honest, we live in a world where situations like that come up a lot, and stuff like this, it's unnecessary evil. So it is what it is. Don't blame me, blame society. But yeah, as far as this goes, I sure wouldn't want to get stabbed by it. I can't imagine any of you would want to get stabbed by it. And it's pretty brutal. Now, is this anywhere near as good as the actual thick bastard? No, and it never will be. I highly recommend, if you had the money, to go buy one of them. And I'll put their website and the link in the description. But if you're a broke bastard like me and can't afford a thick bastard, get an old saw blade or something and make your own. And these make great self-defense shanks. And it looks like a prison shank or something. It's pretty gnarly, and it'll definitely save your life in a self-defense situation. And as far as the sheath goes, I have this that I put it in for now. I will do like a PVC sheath for it, but basically this is just cardboard and tape. It ain't going anywhere. And I got paracord on here to wear it as a neck knife. It's really not going anywhere, even though it's ugly and stupid, just cardboard. But yeah, eventually I'll make a PVC sheath for it or something. But I just thought, I love the idea of daggers. I used to always really like daggers, and I still really like push daggers. But in a self-defense situation, I'd much rather have something like this. So that's pretty much it. Go check out the link in the description and go buy an actual thick bastard. And yeah, I hope you still like my half-assed version of it. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's effective. And that's pretty much the video. Hope you like it. Make sure you subscribe, and anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.